What's up, guys? We are here with Gabriel Molina, and he's got something special for you guys. Tell him what you're going to show us.
Yeah, so I made this deck like 2 days before the Players Championship, and then it's brilliant good. It's BA Blue Eyes, and like it's just broken. And a lot of people were asking me about it both days I played it, so I'm just gonna show you guys.
And you weren't able to play in the Circuit Series, unfortunately, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't get the top, but like it was just like crazy stuff I lost to. Like I couldn't control it. I would have lost no matter what.
All right, let's check out the deck list.
All right, so I played 3 alternatives. I kind of wish I only played 2. Like once you get the first one, you kind of always have it because if it gets to the grave, you can add it back. But like it was fine. I just played 3, not knowing anything. If I tested more, I probably would have like won the event or something. 3 Blue Eyes, you kind of need it. 1 this guy. This is actually like the best one.
Why do you only play 1?
Because you don't want to draw it. It's not considered a Blue Eyes in your hand. So like the thing is with this one, is with these 3. So like you can make a Beatrice and then send a stone against like Monarchs or against any matchup actually, and then they can answer your board and then they'll go like set Stormforth with like Aether in hand. But then at the end phase, this summons, this comes out and it banishes the Stormforth, so you kind of play on your turn without like any problems. And then you can banish this and then add any Blue Eyes to your hand, and then Tour Guide and to Seer make Levier. Levier summon this back. Seer get the Dante back. You synchro to Spirit, and then you can make a Beatrice. So now you have Spirit, Levier, Beatrice, like all in one play. And that's all for like the big Blue Eyes is. And then these 3 stones, and I played 1 little stone. This one just adds Blue Eyes to your hand. It's not very good. Like I don't actually want to mill it, like because you always want these 4 in your deck, other than 1 in your hand for alternative. But the reason I play this is like so every time I have Foolish Burial, like it literally gives me any option in my deck. So that way, like it was good. I like these ratios. Maybe like the alternative could have went to 2, but other than that, it was fine. And then I played 1 Archbrave. There's this card. What it does is during the standby phase, either player standby phase, if it was sent to the graveyard the last turn, it summons a level 7 or level 8. And there's a card in my extra deck that I use with this, or my side deck that I use with this, and in the extra deck. And it's just a combo piece. It's not even bad to draw. You can discard it with Melody. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a really good card. It kind of like brings you back into the game. You can summon the Spirit and banish more cards. And then for the BAs, I played 4 Tour Guides and the 1 Garnet. These 3 are better than this. Like this takes up your normal summon. You actually want to search this and have it for the next turn. We'll use these like during your turn 1. So yeah. 3 Skarm, just to search Tour Guide. 2 Seers, the best one. 2 Farfas. Then for the 1-ofs, Graf, Cowcab, Barbar, and Alec. I actually wish, actually no, I like them all. I ended up putting this like in last second and took a card out and put it in my side deck because everyone was like playing like the list that Ben, me, and Chris made and Desmond, and like they'd go Edia and then you chain Beatrice, send it to the grave, and then they get Edios and they're done for the turn. And then for the spells, I played 3 Melody. This is like the best spell card in your deck. You can discard like Skarm, discard a stone, like discard. There was a lot of times where I'd never win dice rolls, so there was a lot of times where like I was going second against a Beatrice. I'd go Melody, discarding a Farfa, and then get alternative and Blue Eyes and then banish the Beatrice, so like I can do whatever I want on my turn. Yeah, this card is just broken. It's another starter card like with Tour Guide and Terratops. It's just a lot of 1 card cards that start your engine. And then 3 trade-in. I played 3 trade-in and no cards of consonants. Level 8 monsters are searchable in your deck, but the tuners and the stones aren't. And there was a lot of times where like I'd go Melody, get both, and I don't want Blue Eyes in my hand after I already can summon alternative, so I'd summon him and then trade in and try to draw other cards.
Yeah, since you have another engine, it's kind of...
Yeah, like it makes it so like if one engine isn't working, the other one is. And if you start off with the BA engine, it makes everything. And if you start off with the Blue Eyes engine and it's going, it's like it's broken. The problem with the Blue Eyes like normal version is the deck gets stagnant. Like it'll make a board and then it can't do anything else for the rest of like the game. It's just stuck on that same board because you use all your cards. But BA cards keeps the deck going. Like any a Tour Guide, a Terratop, making a Dante or a Levier, like so many things that keeps your engine going.
Yeah, it seems a lot more explosive.
And then I played 3 of this guy. A lot of times if I open this,
It's a Monster Reborn, right?
yeah, it's a Monster Reborn that protects. So this card's broken. Like it was definitely a 3 of. It was good to mill. Like you can just protect your monsters in the if it's milled. And yeah, and then I played Upstart, Foolish. Foolish was like the best card in my deck. It did anything I wanted. And then Soul Charge. Soul Charge was actually like the crappiest card in my deck.
Really?
Yeah, like my deck like made broken boards without this. And the times I drew this, it stopped me from making a broken board because it wasn't a monster. I actually like think I'm gonna cut Soul Charge. And then I'll go into the extra deck. Yeah, I'll go into the extra deck. Alright. I only played 2 Dantes and 2 Beatrice. In BA Monarch, I played 2 of these and 3 of these, but like the extra deck wasn't as tight. And like the reason I thought 2 Beatrice would be okay is like if they're not spinning 1 Beatrice back, then I'm getting a Pilgrim because they're killing it. And I'm getting a Pilgrim that's like having 3 Beatrice. Like it has 3 cards to summon off these 2 Dantes. And like the 2 Dantes can constantly make Beatrice, so even if they spin it back, this Dante's still gonna make another one. And then, like they don't do anything to the Beatrice, then on my turn I use the effect again, then I crash it or summon the Pilgrim, and he's level 8. So like what I would do all day is like I'd use his effect, send, crash, summon him, use the effect, draw, and then during my main phase 2, I'd overlay him with a Blue Eyes and make a rank 8. And then
Sure, it is an 8.
the other level 3 I play is the guy that pops back row. There was nothing else I really want. Oh wait, no, yeah, I played something else. The Levier. I played these 2, him and the Levier. Break Sword wasn't needed. Like all my monsters were just too big, so like I didn't need to pop things. And then I played Levier just for the combo. It's like yeah, I already said it. Like you just banish, add it, and then you bring it back, and then you synchro, and then during your end phase you still get to summon another Blue Eyes. So like you'll make Blue Eyes, Spirit, a Beatrice, and then another Blue Eyes. It's like it's just too much to handle. Like the thing was with the other Blue Eyes deck too, like you can't handle getting Stormforth and like an Erebus. But like the reason with this deck is like I can just summon so many big monsters. Like you can Stormforth something, you can Erebus something else, but there's still like other monsters you have to deal with that can't be ran over because they're so big. And then I played One Hope for Monarch. And then I played the Galaxy combo. This guy is like the best card ever. The reason I actually wanted to play this deck is because of this monster. What he does is when he summon, or like what I would do is like I summon him, and I overlay him over, I detach, I pop a card, and then I overlay him over that. And what his effect is, your opponent banishes 3, and then you get to send 3. So when they banish 3, you get to know what you're playing against, and then you can send, you'll send him, and then whatever Blue Eyes you want to summon. So you get, like just by summoning him, you get a Blue Eyes at your end phase, and then you can send him with another Blue Eyes, and then you get to summon this. So you're like, just by turn 1, you can have this, like just by making it a rank 8. And like I said, like they can store forth 1, Erebus the other, but they still have to deal with another 4,000 attack monster, so it doesn't matter. And that's just one like rank 8 play, so like this is broken. And he gets to attack twice, so he goes for game of life 4,000. And then I only played 1 Spirit, and then 3 targets for Spirit. This card's like not that good, and most Blue Eyes decks like revolve around it. But I thought this card was good on its own, and I thought this card was good on its own. And this is the only good card like that can like make spot removal. Like it's like the best card because it also banishes, so like Fog Blades and stuff. You just banish it. Like it was just the best card like for the purpose of getting rid of something with a Spirit. So it's like it's versatile to do different things. And then yeah, like I played Spark because Monarchs is a bad matchup. So like on my turn, like I can go Spark, Killer, summon him, protect himself so he doesn't die, and set Floodgates and protect my Floodgates. And then for this, like during their end phase, I'd summon him, and then on my standby phase, I'd summon a Blue Eyes. And the Spirit Dragon is considered vanilla in the grave. So like during the standby phase, I'll just summon the Spirit Dragon and banish a card, and so like I got rid of the back row before even starting my main play. And then for the side deck, I played 1 Arrow Mage Goliath.
Why would you play this card?
So it's a level 8, and it's big. And its effect is neither player can access the extra deck. So game 2 and 3 against Pendulums and Burning Abyss, I just side out an alternative, and I'll put him in so it fills up the spot of the level 8. And so the combo is you make turn 1 him, and you send these 3 to the grave. And so the end phase, you summon him, and then during the standby phase, you summon him. And so like it's a searchable like domain pretty much. Yeah. Like, it's an extra deck domain. And like that's just broken. Like anything you can access in your extra deck is way better than anything that you have to draw. And if you draw, you can just like discard it with Melody and then bring it back with the Revival or the Soul Charge, or you can just trade it in and draw 2 cards.
It is level 8?
Yeah.
Wow, that's even better.
It's broken.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah, it won me a lot of matches. And another thing, like I can ban on my turn. I can like summon Farfoot, banish him, and then use my extra deck, and then during the end phase it comes back. Or I can allocate, and then like it just starts its effect on their turn. So it's only like really a domain on my opponent. It's never a domain for me. It never hurts.
It's crazy.
And then I played 3 Cherries because like I think it's like one of the best cards for BA, and I have a lot of BA stuff in my extra deck. 3 Twin Twisters for Floodgates. I have a lot of cards I want to discard. 3 Effect Veilers is the best card going second against Monarchs. And then I sided 2 Anti-Spell Freegans for Monarch and Pendulums. And then 3 Master Restricts that I had to give back. I played against Chris LeBlanc round 4. And my end board was Spark Dragon, Beatrice, the Hope of Blue Eyes, and 2 Blue Eyes, and then this face up with Master Restrict. He just drew it and scooped up. He already knew he lost. And yeah, that's about it.
Nice. Well, thank you for the deck profile. Super unique deck, something to definitely look out for. New twist on Blue Eyes for sure. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, and stay tuned. Thank you.
All right.